Hello, welcome to another episode of Gotta Start Somewhere, Regulation F with Pokemon Showdown. Today is December 28th. This should be going up, I think, on the 29th or so. So it is what it is. And today I am continuing with the same team. I might change the team later, but I do want to hit at least a decent amount of score before I'm able to move on. Build my my base as it is. The start strong, build a strong base, and then moving on from there. So, like as always, if you enjoy my content, please consider leaving a like, comment, or subscribing. Anything helps out with the channel, and I appreciate it very, very much. So, we are going to get started. Today it is going to be searching. There you go. Regidrago, Iron Crown, NDD or Shifu, Tornadus, and Ogerpon Herflame. I hate Regidrago as a team. I might bring in the Chien-Pao. And also Tornadus is good. Iron Crown, Steel Psychic, probably Gouging Fire. So Chien-Pao, Gouging Fire. Is Tinglu good? Tinglu might be pretty decent against this team. Also Dragonite might be pretty good. Let me bring in Dragonite and Zapdos. Iron Crown and Indeedee. I'm expecting a Follow Me and maybe like an Expanding Force. This, you are faster. Do I want to... It does not kill, so let's double up into here. I could howl, but it's not really a good howling target. Ice Spinner, at least no more Trick Room. Oof. That's not good. Tachyon Kata. Water Terra, huh? Ogerpon is out. Going to Scale Shot here and probably Howl. Follow Me. Terra Blast. Okay, have a Terra Blast, huh? Hopefully this kills, please. Okay. Alright, that killed. Terra Blast is there. I am faster. And I am faster, right? So I'm going to Scale Shot into our Shifu again. And probably Howl again. Because I do want to kill, because I don't think I can kill. Or Shifu's Scarf. Okay. That's alright. That hopefully, please 4. Okay. There is that. And Zapdos with it like his Scale Shot. Expanding Force is a thing. I don't think that matters. There you go. That is game. That was quick. I think I played it pretty well. Oh, I hit 1300. Oh, he left. That's okay. Alright, so let's see. We are going to move on to the bot review. Alright, pretty smooth victory today. So today is December 8th, December 28th. The enemy was running Regidrago, Iron Crown, Indeedee, Tornadus, Urshifu. This was water. I'd say Rapid Strike. And Ogerpon, Heartflame. And he decided to lead Indeedee and Iron Crown and had the Urshifu and the Ogerpon in the back. So this mainly has two things, right? They will either decided to bring the Tornadus, probably Regidrago, with the Tailwind and the Dragon attack. Also, probably with Specs Regidrago, or now we see that it is with the Indeedee and Iron Crown. I'm a little bit curious why the Psychic terrain disappeared after, right, Indeedee died. Oh, because I used Ice Spinner, because Ice Spinner cleans out the Psychic terrain. Okay, so that's why. So, did I bring the right four? Knowing that it brings the Indeedee and Iron Crown, I don't think this was a bad choice. Psychic and Steel. I could bring Team Nu, but I also had Gouging Fire. I think that's why a Water Terra. I think it was important to know that Iron Crown has Water Terra. Let me just see, because I'm a little bit curious. Iron Crown, probably more popular now. Oh, right, doesn't show me what it does. Let me just check one thing. I think there was a way to know whether this, I think it was Landmass. Oh no, Top Cut Explorer. I don't know, they're all running Regulation H, but that's not it. Landmass? I wanna see if they show what kind of Terra it runs. Okay, so a lot of times it is Water Terra. Well, 80% of it is Water Terra. Okay, with Psychic, Steel, Fighting Ground. Now this is a pretty good resource if anyone is interested. It is called landmass.net/Pokemon/1023, and it does run 100% of its time with Indeedee and also Urshifu, Rapid Strike, Tornado. Okay, so that's just the team, right? That's just the whole team comp that we just saw. So the top 5 are the ones that it runs with. Expanding Force, Tachyon, Quarter Protect, and Terra Blast with the Water Terra. So I guess then it's pretty strong against the Gouging Fire, which is pretty strong right now. That's probably what it decides to do. Or drive. Tournament standings, yeah. It gets pretty strong. See, it was 3% before, but right now that it's gone up to around 10% of the time. So it is pretty common. Iron Crown, Water Terra, Terra Burst, 80% of time. So be careful about that. So it still doesn't do too much against the Gouging Fire. It does enough, but it's still 2-hit KO. 2-hit KO. Gouging Fire. So the 4 that I brought is probably correct. Dragonite has pretty good defense, defensive styling. Defensive capabilities against a team. If anything, I could Steel Terra against the Regidrago to take his Dragon Energy. And yeah, there's close combat of the Urshifu and the Ivy Cudgel of the Ogerpon. But that is something that we'll have to be aware of and switch out. Okay, so it was Indeedee and Iron Crown. In here, I am expecting Iron Crown, which is still pretty fast. So maybe it is going more towards the Follow Me support, which it didn't do. Maybe Trick Room because both of my mons are faster, so maybe that's what it decided to do. So I thought he was going to Trick Room and probably Protect in this case, because I could just Heat Crash against the Iron Crown, but I think he decided to Water Terra here. That's why I decided to just all in on the DD because of possibility of Follow Me anyway, or the Trick Room. I just didn't want to get that off. Oh yeah, so it decided to Water Terra instead of that. DD was running Rocky Helmet, and Tachyon Cutter is able to take out the Chien-Pao. Is there anything better that I could have done in this turn? Knowing that he will Water Terra, I don't think there was anything else. Ice Spinner is bad against it. I cannot Sucker Punch, and I also cannot Sacred Sword, but it's not that strong. And Protecting is not good because it's giving him a turn he could possibly use Trick Room. So I think this is the best outcome that we could get. And from here, brought out the Dragonite because it's running Expanding Force and Tachyon Cutter, which this can take pretty well. And I didn't know about the Water Terra Burst, but now I do know. That's why I use Scale Shot to take out the Ogerpon, because Iron Crown I could probably take out all of it, and it does use Follow Me. And how many hits does it take? So 25, 23. So about 5 hits. It took 5 hits with +1 to Scale Shot. So maybe we can, if it wasn't for the +1, we could have Scale Shot and maybe Extreme Speed later. And now as a +1, I was a little bit hesitant because if I only get up 3 shots, I didn't want to. If I didn't press Howl again, so probably I was thinking he was going to Surging Strike, Gouging Fire, and then do like an Expanding Force on the Dragonite. Or maybe he decided to, maybe he wouldn't have to do that. He could use the Expanding Force to kill as a Rock Tomb. Urshifu runs Rock Tomb, and it decided to take it out. And even as +2, it takes a decent amount of damage. So it is pretty good strategy to Dragonite if it has good defense typing. I could have Steel Terra, but I was worried about the Surging Strike. Because it takes the Surging Strike better, but I guess Rock Tip with the multi-scale is how it is. And I'm able to finish it off. Probably there is a world where it is better for me to actually not use a scale shot and use just extreme speed and close combat on the Iron Crown. That way I don't miss and none of the weird shenanigans happen. But Expanding Force can't KO both of them at the same time. Yeah, so like if I missed here, it would have been pretty bad. So that is something to be careful of. Hold on 1 second. Sorry about that. I had to feed because my baby just woke up. I'm thinking of rebranding the channel a little bit. Maybe I'm gonna go full VOD review. Maybe I'm gonna continue what I'm doing. I mean, once champions hit, I'm gonna have to add the gameplay because, well, I don't have to add the gameplay, but I'm gonna only be able to play it on the computer through Switch, unless it is whatchamacallit, unless you can review the VODs on the phone or on the Switch after the battles. I hope it does that. I hope it has that ability, but Pokemon wasn't that great at saving VODs. Even in Sun and Moon, when they had the battle recorder or something like that, and they only allowed record like a certain number of battles. But if anyone has any idea, please let me know. I will listen to all the suggestions and hopefully something can come out of it. Thank you very much, and I will see you in the next battle.